Listen, I'm the kind of person that I think even if I was like a multi-millionaire, I still find overhyped luxury not luxury. Like, I could go to a steak restaurant and they can give me the best steak in the world or whatever. I don't get steak, but I still prefer home cooked steak because I don't taste the difference. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, this is the same. I could be at home right now. I'm not easily impressed. I don't even think I would have a huge, massive mansion if I was a millionaire. One, because people will be living in your home and you wouldn't even realize. Two, you have to clean it, or you'll have other people to clean it. But do you want people in your house for that long? No matter how much money I would ever make in my whole life, I don't think I would ever let it get to my head. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not too good for a Rustler's burger. But I do find some influencers and some content creators get a little bit, I feel like money makes them crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like fame, if you can call it that, and money makes people crazy, and sometimes it can be funny, sometimes it can be worrying. And there's definitely some people that I've met that seem to be a little bit detached from real life, acting like, you know, my age, bearing in mind influencers weren't even in existence by the age we were full-time working. They act like they've lived that life their whole life. You know what I mean? It happens. It definitely happens. Now, this is Catherine. You might recognize her from a hair video that we did where her highlights weren't nice or something like that. Let's watch this.
So we are in this teeny tiny little town in the mountains, and we're gonna...
Oh, sorry. You'll notice it says Catherine Ebbs deleted footage grocery store video.
try and hopefully get all of our groceries for the next 4 days.
Why are they laughing? What's funny about that? We're going shopping. We're going to a shop, and we're hopefully going to try and get our groceries for the next 4 days. I think that's doable in a grocery shop, don't you? Why is she laughing?
This is so small town vibes. It's not even funny. I have a feeling this is not going to be good news. We don't even have a card. This is a simulation. Oh shit.
That's normal for them to be outside, right? Well, it is here in the UK anyway.
Here we go, I guess. While she's grabbing that. You do need a melon? I'm just sitting here laughing.
Why? Am I missing something? Is something funny? I'm so confused. Why is this funny? I'm very confused. Someone's going to have to tell me why this is funny. Did I miss something? She's grocery shopping for the next 4 days because she's in a small town and she's in a grocery store. Where's the funny part? I'm missing something.
Their fruit does not look good. Like, all their fruit looks bad. I just looked at Lauren. She's like, I'm stressed out. I'm mad at Sam's. Sam's Club and I are not friends. Oh, they threw a bag of shit. Guys, this is not good. Maybe I'll just do these. Aaron, I know, needs some stuff for his salad.
I'm so confused.
At this point, I'm just grabbing shit. I'm like, low-key, we should just order out, because this is crazy.
I'm so confused, guys. I'm so confused. Where's the crazy part? She's literally filming herself food shopping. Where's the crazy part? I'm so confused.
Don't see any 100% beef. This is absolutely insane. Lauren and I literally just keep saying we're fucking mad at Sam's Club. I feel like I'm in a simulation right now.
I'm missing something. I have to be missing something because she's doing a regular shop. And it seems like, I mean, there's goldfish, she's got that popcorn, she's got sun chips, she's finding everything she needs. So I'm so confused.
That's fine. Aaron needs them for a salad too. You're good. Okay, I'm seeing ribeye or strip. You like ribeye or strip better? This is crazy.
What's crazy? What's crazy?
What? Oh shit.
What's a normal egg?
Those are ours simply because. Right. Those are ours. Definitely have to hit. Beep beep. We have to hit the fruits and veggies again. How much do you hate me right now?
I mean, not a lot.
Just a little bit. I don't think I could have ever gotten Lauren drunk or high enough to be in this place right now. Baby, I can't get nothing.
What's
Baby,
wrong
there is
with
no
it?
plane.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Why is this like a crazy... This is the most normal situation I've ever seen anyone be in. It's like, to me, this is like she's sitting at home on her sofa watching TV, being like, "This is crazy." Like this is an everyday situation that happens to people. You're shopping for food and you are collecting the food off the shelves, putting it in the cart. Am I missing something? Is something happening? Maybe it's obvious and I'm missing it.
Oh, I didn't see that. My bad. Don't even ask. A crazy experience. An absolutely insane experience. The greatest
Why?
part is that guys are there, so all we have to do is drive.
Uh-huh.
I love it!
I moved this cart. So
Holy shnikes. You could tell the lady at checkout. Now it started raining. What is happening? Literally, what is happening?
I'm
Not
am
it
I
randomly
fucking
start
stupid?
raining.
Jesus, it was.
What is happening to us?
Jesus, take the wheel.
It doesn't rain randomly.
I literally was like, what is going on right now? All I know is we gotta
I'm
go.
so
We didn't get
confused.
ice. We have to go to Green Mart. I gotta go in there. I gotta go shop local. We have to get ice.
It's like, we can just forget it. Pretend we forgot it. All right.
I have to look at the notes here because I don't understand. Is that the first video? I'm so confused. She kept saying this is a simulation. A simulation of what? I don't understand. There were some things that were said throughout that video that I don't quite understand. Maybe we're going to see it next. She like, oh, I couldn't get this person drunk enough to do this. To do what? Food shopping? I have to say, a Louis Vuitton bag, they are so ugly sometimes. They are so ugly. Okay, so literally everyone hated that video. So it had millions of views and thousands of hate comments. She decided to delete the video, as they do, right? So we're going over to Sam to explain what went down. Please, Sam, tell us.
Called out for being completely out of touch in her small town grocery store video. Because wait till you hear what she says at the end of the video about her entire experience at this grocery store. People are saying this came off so snotty. Girl, what is this video? So disrespectful. I'm so confused. So you're too good for a normal grocery store? Or
Is that what happened? So her crazy experience was grocery shopping. That was the crazy experience. That's what all the that's what all that was about. Too many people are allowed on the internet. Too many people are allowed to just be on the internet.
And she actually responds to a few of those comments. Now, one thing people point out is that she says there is no good produce, but yeah, her cart is full of produce, as well as goes back and gets more.
Fruit does not look good. Like, all their fruit looks bad.
She bought bananas.
Some people are saying that she also may just be exaggerating this stuff to make it sound worse than it is, because she says there's no all beef hot dogs.
I don't see any 100% beef.
In the video, you can see at least 2 very large print beef hot dogs. But the biggest thing people are mad about is the fact that she just continues to say how crazy this is when it's literally just a grocery store. And even makes a comment about how she feels like she's in a simulation.
I'm like, low-key, we should just order out, because this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Lauren and I...
Why is she looking around like she has never seen the inside of a grocery store before? Like that's a foreign concept. It's like she's an alien. And they're like, well, this is how we get our food. And she's like, this can't be real. Are you fucking stupid? Is that what this video is? It was her experience going grocery shopping. That's what this whole video is. That was what was crazy.
Literally just keep saying we're I feel like I'm in a simulation right now.
This was her final thought on the entire experience. She did reply to these negative comments, but we'll cover that in the next part.
Experience. An absolutely insane experience.
This is why people hate influencers. She is one of the reasons why people hate influencers. Because they do shit like this. What do you mean it's crazy going grocery shopping? What does that mean? I think it's kind of right for people to be mad at this. People had a lot of different reactions to this situation.
Hey, Catherine Ebb, I saw that video of you at that scary little spooky poor people store, grocery store, and I felt so bad for you. Because what do you mean they don't have any non-certified GMO organic options? Like, even though you felt like you were like super high or drunk or whatever because you were like in a simulation because the store is like so bad and like where the fuck am I at, right? You seem to find a lot of options. Like, you filled your car all the way to the top, to the tippity top. You loaded your whole trunk. And I didn't know if you like knew this or not, but like there are some people probably in that same small town where that little shitty ass grocery store was that can't even buy groceries right now. Like, they would dream of like being able to fill a grocery cart up. Isn't like that so pathetic? Like, why would they not be able to afford groceries? There are people also like getting arrested currently for stealing groceries from the grocery store because they can't feed their families right now because the economy is like so shit. But let me tell you, one time, girl, I went into my local poor people store, grocery store. It's called Aldi. You have to bring your own quarter to get a cart. You have to bring your own bags. They don't even have grocery bags. Or you can use a box that they ship the groceries to the store in. Nothing is name brand. And sometimes I have to go there. Yeah. And it's like really traumatizing for me, and I feel also disassociated. But I have 4 kids, and like sometimes their groceries are really good, and I'm in there weekly, yeah. But just so you know, I sympathize with you because like being rich and only shopping at Whole Foods and Fresh Market, it's hard whenever you go into a regular grocery store.
Right. The grocery store was not the problem. It was the situation and the amount of fucking people in that grocery store. We were like, wow.
Catherine Ebbs has now responded to the grocery store trip that she's gone viral for. If you guys are new here, you can check my other video out to know what we're talking about here. You can see here just a small glimpse of the comments on that video. There are a lot more now. So she comments here where she says that she frequents groceries often because I love them so much, stating that she supports grocery stores and puts them on her page often. So then she says, what I don't love is groceries on a holiday weekend where they're packed in a small amount of options at the very last and unexpected second. But whose fault is that? She then states here, the situation, we planned ahead to avoid a crowded grocery store on a holiday weekend. She states that she loved the store and the employees that they met, just wasn't expecting to be there so last minute. But as I said, there's nobody to blame but Catherine, and the grocery store is what got the heat in her video.
Catherine Epps, please don't block me, okay? I love you, girl. But I saw, like, these videos, like, talking about this grocery store video. I said, I will ride for her, because how bad could it be? It was really bad. It was really bad. What was the point of that video? I am struggling to understand. Like, what was the joke? What was so funny? I'm not getting it. And in the comments, she's trying to backpedal and be like, oh, it's because it was so busy. It's not, because you never once said that. I just think, like, sometimes we forget our roots, and we need to be reminded of them, right? Like, she's originally from Minnesota. I'm originally from Iowa. I'm from a town of 3,000 people. In rural Iowa, we had one grocery store. It was closed on Sundays. Like, that's the type of grocery store that would have been featured in this video. And she's like, oh, it's because it's busy. No. I was at the King Soopers in Cap Hill in Denver, Colorado on a Sunday after a holiday weekend. That is a busy grocery store. And I was like, I need to get my ass out of here. There was not one moment where I said, you know what would make this experience like more enjoyable? If I pulled my phone out. It was not because it was busy. It was definitely meant to be like, oh, this small town life. I could never. I think that an important note that we need to take from this as we like carry on and we see it in political climates, no one likes being called like podunky. What I took from that video of this hillbilly grocery store, how do these hillbillies live? This is crazy. We're the all beef Franks, like right there, right in front of you, friend. Like and I do think this is another thing. It's like, if you're looking for the bad, you won't see the good. She went in thinking, oh, this place definitely could not have all beef Franks because the hillbillies must just eat the pork grinds. Me, I love a pork grind hot dog. I love the slop. Give me a hot dog made of slop, okay? But like, you went in thinking that it wasn't there, and you just overlooked that it was. So I think 2 lessons we learned. People don't like to be called hillbillies. Number 2, if you look for the bad is what you'll see. I don't know, friend. I think the best way to move forward from this is like donate to a food pantry, say I was being a jerk, I'm sorry, and move on. I think saying it's because it was busy, that's not gonna work. Just be like, I don't know, guys, I was feeling a little jerky.
So let me give a donation. Because I'm still confused about the whole video. It was like, what's the joke? What's the punchline? I'm waiting.
So just going back over to the grocery store themselves, right? Can you imagine being the manager and putting effort into making sure the place looks really nice just to have an influencer come in and make out like she's in an absolute shithole, a simulation shithole? They did make a reply to all of this though, and we're back to our friend
Tops
here.
Market has responded to the viral grocery store video that Catherine Epps has now deleted, talking about how terrible this grocery store is and how she feels like
This is my favorite screenshot ever. That's the best screenshot ever.
she's in a simulation. If you haven't seen the video is now deleted, but I have it posted over on my FB page. But Tops' response is getting some mixed reviews. Some people saying that this is brilliant marketing, and others are saying, why even post about it, just ignore the situation. I'm going to show you what they posted, and you can let me know if you think that this was good marketing or they should have just ignored it. Their caption said, POV, you're entering the grocery store simulation. We heard some people are surprised by what you can find at a teeny tiny grocery store in the mountains. They also say that they have over 150 stores, even across New York. They posted over 10 different photos in this IG carousel. Their first photo said, POV, you're entering the grocery store simulation.
This is a simulation. I feel like I'm in a simulation right now.
All the beef hot dogs you can eat.
I don't see.
I love it. I think that's a great response.
Sweet potatoes.
Oh, they do have a bag of sweet potatoes.
Normal eggs.
I don't see any normal eggs. Oh shit.
And the sweetest corn.
Aaron needs them for a salad too.
Can't forget the cherries. Got to love the King Hawaiian. Celery for the perfect salad addition.
Aaron, I know, needs some stuff for his salads.
Wait, those ribeyes too.
Okay, I'm seeing ribeye or strip.
Didn't expect goldfish. Starting to feel like I'm in a simulation.
For my 4-year-olds.
I love that response. It's funny. It's funny. It's not like they're like, oh my god, she said this. Like, why not make a joke of it? It's hilarious. This random person is coming to your store. Like, imagine someone walking into your house. Oh my god, guys, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is like it's funny. That's a funny response. Good for them. I think that's hilarious. Well, not hilarious. That's supposed to do that. It's funny. So we do have an acknowledgement. It says apology, but I'm like, isn't an apology from what's her name? What's her name?
A week it has been. I wanted to come on because I'm not someone to not address a situation, especially at this scale. I took the week off to just like kind of be with my family while they were in town. Looking back, the video I had posted walking in the grocery store, did I 1000% have a bratty bad attitude? Yes,
I don't think you were bratty or had a bad attitude. I think it just came across as, what the fuck are you talking about?
very, very, very frustrated with the day. I spent weeks to make sure that everything went to plan, and us girly pops putting all the pressure on our shoulders to make sure family birthday parties, family weekends, family trips, everything goes well. I felt like that day was just a simulation. I was like,
okay, so fair enough, things can be stressful. Organizing things can be stressful. I thought, absolutely. But what's that got to do with you thinking that a regular grocery store was crazy and a simulation? She's like, I felt like that day was a simulation. No, I think you know.
Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. On the flip side,
what was wrong
watching it back through the lens of others, I am now well aware that my daily stressors were not reflecting in the video. It was just, again, just a bad attitude, bad energy. And now when I look back, I'm like, I cringe because it's like my intent versus the impact are miles and miles and miles apart. And that was just, that's not me. That's not me. That video does not reflect my own true character, my own true thoughts. I come from way, way, way less than what I have now. So I know what it's like to not be able to feed your family, going to bed hungry. And so again, that just was the furthest thing from my intention. And I'm like, when I look back, I'm like, if people were to, like, I wouldn't have posted that if like that was what I knew was landing. Because
okay, wait, I'm gonna ask everyone to remember how this process is done. Posting content. You film it. You chop it up into all the little pieces that you filmed. you add it all together bit by bit. You pinch together, even if you're on a main computer, you kind of crop all the bits in together. You watch it back. There are like 20 different clips in her first video. She's had to crop every single one of them, stop it and start it at the same time, go back over and watch it, and then post it. People that have time to edit these things have time to think about what they're posting because they watch it again and again back. So
my eyes was the stressors of the day. Not that it's an excuse, but I hope it's something that people can understand where I was coming
I
from.
was stressful in the store, though. That's
And
what I'm
I
confused
am just
about.
grateful for the people who have given me grace and who have been part of my community for years and know that that's not literally anything I've ever preached. So I giggle now because I'm like, again, I just have so much like cringe in me where I'm like, it's just frustrating. I do want to say the bullying that's come from this has been so unbelievably eye-opening. I have seen people online get ripped to shreds before, but to personally experience it, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't condone the bullying. I don't condone a lot of the things that have been said and done. I wish the people that took this moment for their own virality, if they meant to make such an impact and they wanted to make such an impact, I wish they would have been like, hey, let's use her name for the clout, but like let's use it for impact and the impact.
When you do something like this, when someone takes your content for clout or whatever, I don't, that kind of term is a little bit like, okay, you're kind of a little bit arrogant because, you know, it's not your name for the clout. People, I mean, watching this, we've made a video about her hair situation before where she was actually in the right. But I still can't remember her name, Catherine. To me, this video isn't about you. It's about the situation that you did and how some influencers behave in those situations. So after watching this, I'm not going to think, remember Catherine, what's her name? I'm going to think, remember that influencer who did that crazy thing? What was her name? Oh, I don't remember. It's the situation is so crazy and so wild that people want to say something about it. And actually, that's the kind of online world that TikTok has made. You post something, people are well in their rights to talk back about it. There's stitch options, there's download options, there's thingy options. When you put something out online, the fair use laws are fair use laws. You know what I mean?
Is every single person does deserve fresh produce and not bleached eggs, not rotten cucumbers. Like everyone deserves that. I have a brother who's vegan.
But nothing was in that store was rotten or bleached. They showed them in the video.
And that was my number one stressor when I walked in that grocery store. All he eats is fruits and vegetables. And I bought him goldfish and popcorn because those are his favorite snacks. And that was primarily what he ate through the weekend, was like more snacky foods. So being a big sister in that moment, like I was just stressed and I felt so horrible that, again, everything that I planned was going wrong. And now I was like, oh shit, now I have someone in my household that can't eat. But reflecting and like seeing it through the lens of people who are like, I always have people in my household that can't eat. I know how bad that looks. And it truly was not my intention. And I am very sorry. So I am appreciative of those who gave me grace and who also have understood, like, I'm a human being and we all make mistakes. I've always preached that, but I'm also someone who's always preached accountability and the principle. So here I am. I would like to move forward. I have taken my time off to just enjoy with my family while they were here. And I just am ready to keep growing with you guys, without you guys. If you want to be here, you're welcome to be here. If you don't want to be here, that's totally understandable. But just know from the bottom of my heart, I truly am sorry. So, love you so much.
Okay. Reasonable. A reasonable apology, an actual sorry, which was nice. However, still, I do think it was tone deaf. And I'm assuming she's around my age. In her 30s. And that's not an insult. It's the best decade of your life, in my opinion, so far. When situations like that happen, there has to be something within you in the first place to make that situation. I wouldn't walk into a grocery store and think, I'm going to film myself thinking this is crazy and the whole day is crazy. And, you know, but then at the same time, I do understand that putting things on TikTok, you can only allow so much context because people read into a lot. I put up a video on TikTok recently about packaging of a brand and people were like, oh my God. And I was like, oh my God, this is just about packaging. People take their own context from your content. But I do think walking into a perfectly fine grocery store, a perfectly normal grocery store that's stocked up and whatever, and being like, this is crazy, this is so stressful, I would have to be drunk to be here, is a little bit tone deaf, is a little bit strange, and a little bit like, what do you think of grocery store? It's just a weird situation in general. I think it's really strange on her behalf. Well, let me know if you've ever walked into a store and thought, where am I? This is crazy. Let me know. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. Hype if you can. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.